Hey everyone, how you doing? John Phillips. I'm live in the man cave. It's a market update on a Wednesday night, 5:30, and we're in April. And here we go with a market update with the party lights, the disco ball, and everything that's good about the man cave behind me. So let me talk to you about what's been going on in the real estate market since the last one of these last month. Well, a lot of interesting commentary going out at the moment around the world, of course. Market in a nutshell, the market's still relatively strong, still very strong, I should say. I thought maybe 4 to 6 weeks ago, things were, the edge was coming off the market a little bit, just slowing down a little bit, which is probably natural. If anything, in the last 2, 3, 4 weeks, it's got a bit busier again. Investors are now picking up the phone and making a phone call again. People are buying second homes, holiday homes. Top end of the market, still getting some good inquiry on that. Might take a little bit longer to sell. There are some properties. Had one in Secret Harbour recently where we're looking at offers in the high 800s. Had the property on the market for 3 or 4 weeks, and it took time. We got an offer of $895 in the end. So we got the result, got the job done, but it took maybe a few weeks more than maybe what it would have done 6 months ago. Still got there, just took a bit more time, which is fine. No big deal with that one. And with properties like that in terms of trying to get the right result. When you go into market, before I talk about big things, but when you go into market now, I am definitely giving a lot more feedback to owners in terms of what they might need to do to prepare their home for sale. I think over the last 6 months to 2 or 3 years, an owner could be maybe a bit relaxed about the presentation they gave their home, because buyers were panicking and they didn't really care too much if something was out of place or there was marks on walls or something needed renovation or cosmetic renovation work doing to it. And I think now it's important just go take a step back and go, no, you know what? If you've got a home that's going to market, maybe let's just have a look through. Let's just go door to door together, me as the agent, you as the owner, and say, right, let's look. If we're going to maximize that result, which every owner wants to right now, we've had huge growth. Every owner wants every dollar that's in their property. Well, it is back to basics a little bit in terms of making sure the presentation is as good as it can possibly be. And let's not get too relaxed that buyers won't care because they've got little choice to choose from. And therefore they're just going to give you what you want. There are more properties coming on the market. Yes, they're still selling, but at that time of going to market, you are going to be in competition with some others. So we do need to make sure your property stands out from the crowd. So that's, again, just happening, those conversations, like I did years ago now, but they're starting to happen again, which as a real estate agent is the right thing to do anyway. It's my job to get you as much as you possibly can. In terms of going forward now for the rest of the year, it's going to be now very interesting, and let's talk about something I've never talked about in the man cave before, and that is Donald J. Trump. So let's talk about it. Interestingly, over the last 2 days, I've had 4 people ask me directly, John, is Donald Trump going to have any impact on our local Mandurah market? 2 of them were from owners that I'm currently working with to sell their property, and the other 2 were from people that are potentially looking to sell. So they're discussing what they might be able to do and what the market's predicted to do going forward. So when is the best time to go to market? And yeah, it's going to be interesting. Now, in terms of what's going to happen, I mean, I think we're all still trying to get our heads around what he's doing, which doesn't matter what side of defense you're on. It takes a lot of adjustment with what he's doing, and there's a lot more educated people than I am understanding it a lot more. But I've even heard American political commentators and economists saying he doesn't understand what he's doing in terms of what the impact will actually have on America. So if they're saying that he doesn't know what it actually means and he's the one doing it, I don't know what hope the rest of us has got when we're trying to figure out what's going to happen, given that we've never really seen these sort of things happen before. It will have an impact on people's decision making ultimately, because anything that can happen in the world, some people will get affected by it. Let's face it. Superannuations can get affected by these sort of things in terms of what the share market will do, or people that just own a lot of shares and now all of a sudden the value on them has gone down. So people's wealth change, and it almost feels like it changes overnight. Big players in the Australian market in terms of developers or big business owners that are in this country that get affected by global changes and global rules and tariffs that are now coming into play. It may change what they do. They may have to make different decisions going forward. That could affect employment in the country. It could affect job security in the country. It just changes how everyone does things. It changes the cost of living. Everything can have a direct impact. Now, Do I actually think it's going to have an impact on the Mandurah market? Look, as a domino effect, it could, to a small portion of people that might get affected by these decisions that happen globally. The market is still strong, where you've got interstate buyers coming in, you've got international buyers still coming in, and Mandurah and the Peel region are still the best value proposition, I reckon, that you can get anywhere in the country, let alone WA. So I still think that we will remain strong. But yes, it might eliminate some buyers who just want to go, whoa, hang on. It's kind of like when COVID hit. No one really understood what it meant, so let's just do nothing for a while. And it'll be interesting to see what happens going forward. The domino effect might be that, in 6 months' time and 12 months' time, it might be different, good or bad. Interest rates, though, are ultimately one of the biggest decision factors a lot of people, will use. And the talk is right now that interest rates might be coming down by 0.25 or even 0.5 over the course of the next month or two. If that happens, I think the market will continue to be strong. The quietness, or not the quietness, the slowdown in the market that I saw in February, March, or probably maybe January to February, then seemed to go out the window and get busier again as the interest rates got cut. And then the last 4-6 weeks, again, that improvement, or the inquiries increased again, and investors are now returning to our local market. So if interest rates do drop, I think that will still have a knock-on effect to buyers actually going, you know what, stuff it, who cares what Trump does, we're just going to keep on buying and investing in properties. And let's not forget, if I could turn back time when the GFC hit, I started in Mandurah in 2006, and my grey hair shows every bit of that. But if I could wind the clock back, and I saw that the market absolutely tank almost overnight because of what was going on around the world, crystal ball gazing was, geez, I wish I bought bloody 20 properties. And everyone can do that, but that's the time when big decisions happen, when people go, oh, wow, I wonder what that's going to mean for me. Opportunists sneak, they get in, they buy properties, and they go, what, you know what, stuff it. It's still a great market. It's still a great time to buy. All of that will get itself sorted out. It'll get right in the end, whatever happens, and we'll be fine, and everything will move forward stronger. So it will be interesting. It is definitely very interesting to hear people asking me, will Donald Trump affect our chances to sell a property? And but I guess that's the world we now live in. But overall, things are still very good. I've got 3 amazing properties about to hit the market as well. I've got a double-story home down in Dawesville. It's close to the Cut Bridge, the Dawesville Bridge, and the Cut Channel. And that's a 2-story, triple garage, high-quality home. Peter Stannard built it 20 years ago, something like that. And that's an amazing family home, 800 square meters. And when you're in the property, you can actually see the bridge, the channel, and the estuary. It's an amazing view. There's a giant down there as well on the rocks, on the Wannanup side of the water. You can see all of that from sitting on your balcony or sitting inside your living area or doing anything in the kitchen. So, and triple garage as well, 2 driveway accesses to the property. It's amazing. That's coming on the market. It offers over 1.4, and we'll definitely get a fair amount of interest. Another one I've got is a 3-level canal home, never been to market before. It's recently been completed by the owners, and it's a huge home. It's in the Islands Canals. It's the newest canal precinct that we've got in the Mandurah area. It's over in Dudley Park or Mariners Cove, whichever one you call it. And it's on the outskirts of the island. So it means there's no one opposite you or anybody else. There is literally just water and estuary. It's magnificent. It's east facing, protection from the weather. It's stunning. It's huge. It's like 5 bedrooms plus multiple living areas, or it could be 6 bedrooms, could be whatever you need it to be. Huge undercroft area as well, which is actually incorporated as part of the home, and you get access to it from the home, so it feels like part of the house. So that's coming to market. Now that's going to have a 3 in front of it, and that's just an incredible home that'll be launched in the next week to 2 weeks. And another one, a Seychelles apartment. This is a ripper. I got a 2-bedroom apartment at the Seychelles Holiday Complex on the beachfront coming to market. There's only 1 2-bedroom one sold in this complex. I sold it a few months ago. That was the first one that went to market in about a 3-year period, sold in a matter of hours. Anyway, there's another one about to hit the market as well. It's actually a bigger one than the one that I sold. It's on the corner, and you got views over the ocean and also back over the Dolphin Lagoon and over the marina in Mandurah. And that's a short stay holiday one, so you can't live in it. but it's great for a holiday home, Airbnb, or get Seychelles to manage it, whatever you want to do. It's fantastic, and it's on the beachfront in Seychelles. So, yeah, and that's going to be selling around the 600-ish grand mark, offers over 599, so somewhere in the low sixes, that one's going to go. I've had a property in Pinjarra as well, breaking news from today, which is on 2,700 square meters. It's a property central Pinjarra. It's on the river. You've got almost 3/4 of an acre, and you're on the river with your own jetty. It's a 4x2. 49 James Street is the address. That's now had a new price on it. That's now on the market at buys over 995, and yeah, that's going to gain a fair amount of attention. So there we go. That's April for you. So let's see what Donald Trump does to the Mandurah market. But overall, don't stress about it, because I think those things kind of work themselves out in the end, and the market will remain strong. The demand is still huge. Pricing isn't going to change. It just may affect some people that might have some decisions to make. But let's see what happens. Have a good April. Easter's next week. We're flying through the year. And if you or anyone you know are doing anything in real estate, please hit me up, and I'll see you soon. Ta-da!